So one of the most common mistakes that people make when they're pricing items for drop shipping on eBay or Amazon or whatever it is that they don't take into account fees and taxes and shipping and handling. They just think about what is their basic purchase price and what is their minimum profit, like how much money they want to make. So most people, when they look at, especially when they first get started, they'll look at these two numbers right here, the buy price and the minimum profit price, and they'll add them together and they'll estimate that as approximately their sell price on eBay or Amazon, and that just doesn't work. It's not accurate, and it's going to end up costing you money. So here is a spreadsheet for an item that I actually priced to do drop shipping on eBay with, and it's a drop shipped item, so I didn't have to take into account shipping and handling. It's built into the price, and the base price for this item was $811.32. So the question is, how much do I need to charge on eBay in order to make a minimum profit of $40? And here's the answer right here. But let's just walk through how I came up with that. So how do we start with the sell price? Well, we're going to start a formula, so we'll hit the equals key, and then I'll type in what is our C9 and C10. C9 plus C10, and that's our naive price, $851.32. But we really need to be able to take into account fees. So let's take into account fees. So we're going to divide by 1 minus what is it, C3 plus C4. So that's the number that we would have to charge if we're going to take into account the eBay and PayPal fees to list this on eBay. Because when you sell an item on eBay, eBay takes a fee, and then the transaction fee for PayPal is roughly 3%. So a total of 13%. So we need to divide by 1 minus the percentage of. That's why I wrote it like that. All right. So now another thing that happens when you sell online, you end up having to pay sales tax. Somebody has to pay the sales tax. Either it comes out of your bottom line or your buyers pay for it. Assuming that it comes out of your bottom line, we need to take that into account as well. And then the only way to really conservatively and safely estimate how much sales tax you're going to pay is to estimate based on the highest possible sales tax. So I'm going to add that, which will be 1 minus C11. So that's how we got to that final sell price number. And this is the reason that just looking at something and saying, well, I need to make $40 profit, so I'll just add $50 to it and just do a hand wavy assumption. Because if you look at our price, $811.32 to $1,087 is what, $270 something. In fact, let's do it right here. Let's say it's C12 minus C9. So $275.93. That's how much our markup has to be in order for us just to make $40. So safely. Now the actual transaction price will probably be less because the actual overheads will probably be less because we took into account the worst case sales tax, just to hedge our bets, because we don't know who's going to buy our item. It could be anywhere in the United States, and it could be for the world as well. If you're going to do international shipping, you need to take into account any taxes or customs that you could incur as well. So this $275.93 is a shocking number. If you're just doing estimates and you think you need to make $40, if you haven't priced items and you haven't sold a lot of items on eBay or on Amazon, this is the detail that will ruin your bottom line when you first start out. And I think this is a contributing factor to the high failure rates that you see on those platforms. So I hope you found this video useful.